Good morning. Thank you for being with us on THV 11, streaming on THV 11 Plus. I'm Karen Fuller.
I'm Hayden Balgavy. Meteorologist Tracy Bean is here, and Ashley King joining us with a check of the roads this morning. And obviously going to be wet roads because we're dealing with some rain this morning.
That's right. Yeah, it always gets a little bit hectic on the roads when we have rain. So
is this? I know kids have gone back over the last like 3 to 4 weeks, but is this probably the first morning we've had rain?
Probably, yeah.
On the school commute. So yeah, that might slow folks down. Of course, think about the buses, the kids at the bus stops, making sure they're staying safe. If there's a storm, again, any thunder, just because you don't see lightning, definitely still need to make sure they are staying safe. And take a look at that radar, that QR code down at the bottom of the screen. We'll get you to that. And of course, we'll keep you updated here. We don't have anything severe at the moment, but we do have a few storms that are a bit stronger than others. So this is live radar. We can see north of the metro, central, and just kind of moving to the south and southeast there. Still seeing some of those storms, but looking at the radar, we are seeing a lot of lightning. That's just what popped up there, all of those little bright blue areas. Now this is hail, potential for hail, I should say, anywhere from Warsaw down to around Jacksonville, going over 57. So Ashley, keep that in mind as you are watching traffic. We may see some of that hail between Cabot and Jacksonville. It's anywhere from around 1/4 of an inch to about 1/2 an inch, but it is continuing to move all the way down to the southeast. So still making its way across 57 right now, and some heavier rain in that area as well. That bus stop forecast does include pockets of rain and a few thunderstorms as well. Not as hot today with those showers. We may have to have an indoor recess day. I'm sorry about that, teachers. Still seeing mostly cloudy skies this afternoon with a few scattered showers, but not looking for the day itself to be a complete washout, but we'll have to watch that radar. Winds right now around 12 miles per hour, and we are seeing with some of those storms some gusts capable of around 40. So keep that in mind this morning as you are heading out the door.
getting a look right now at Interstate 57. This is around the McCain exit and just a few cars on the road. It's still very early, 6:01. Of course, stay with us throughout the morning. We'll keep updating you on what's going on with the traffic as more and more people get out on the road closer to 7 o'clock this morning. And this is what it looks like right now with our live traffic map. We do not have any delays, slowdowns, or accidents. But again, it is a rainy morning, so be very careful with these wet roads. And we'll check it again coming up in just a few minutes.
We begin with a developing story. Classes resume later this morning at the University of Arkansas Fort Smith, but it comes after a bomb threat forced an evacuation on Friday.
The campus cleared students, faculty, and staff as police investigated. And this morning, the threat remains under investigation, and there is still no word on where the call came from. UAFS says student safety remains their top priority. The university says its emergency plan is practiced every year with local law enforcement, helping crews quickly coordinate Friday's response.
Two UAFS music students, Ashton Hobbs and Rayland King, say administrators moved quickly and kept students informed as the campus evacuated. Both students say they feel comfortable returning to class, while acknowledging another threat could mean another evacuation.
The administration really did a great job at getting us out very quickly on Friday. I think after we had evacuated the building, we were outside for maybe 5 minutes before they told us to get off campus.
They moved very quickly and they were very responsive and they weren't panicked or anything. Dr. DeBoer kept a clear head. He was our building head, and the Vice Chancellor, Carrie Tucker, made sure that we all knew to get out of there pretty quickly.
For now, classes are moving forward as investigators continue to work to find out who was behind the bomb threat. UAFS says it has confidence in its emergency procedures and its coordination with law enforcement.
Here in Little Rock, students are gearing up to return to class at the UA Little Rock campus today, with enrollment expected to climb once again this fall. More students are also choosing to live on campus going into the new school year. About 1,100 students are expected to live on campus this fall. That is a 6% increase from last year. The university also expects its freshman and transfer class to grow by more than 6%, with overall enrollment projected to rise about 5%. University officials point to affordability, scholarships, and expanded opportunities as key reasons for the growth. For students, living on campus also means building connections and getting more involved in student life.
My roommates are cross-country athletes, so we're all getting along pretty well. We all practice together.
And it was fun, having our own space, decorating, putting everything where we wanted to go, and see where we're going to be this year.
UA Little Rock is part of a larger enrollment increase across Arkansas. Arkansas Tech expects a larger freshman class, while the University of Arkansas in Fayetteville also expecting record enrollment.
Governor Sanders declares a state of emergency from severe wildfires that recently swept through parts of Arkansas. 2 helicopters deployed from Camp Robinson to Union County Friday helped drop water on the Pine Tree Road fire. That fire has burned about 2,000 acres. It's now around 95% contained. At least 150 people had to evacuate during the fire, and the state of emergency opens the door for additional state support. Governor Sanders also made $250,000 available to help cover emergency response costs.
Well, right now, as the rain falls in Little Rock, wildfires are spreading across parts of the West, with one fire in Nevada now forcing about 90,000 people to evacuate.
That fire began over the weekend. Crews are working to get it under control. Bradley Blackburn has the latest.
There it goes. Fire planes and ground crews are working round the clock near Reno, Nevada, as the fast-growing Hawk Fire threatens residents northwest of the city. Officials believe the fire sparked Saturday is human-caused, but an investigation is ongoing. It's now burned more than 23 square miles and is 0% contained. Already, a neighborhood of homes has been destroyed and multiple people have been reported injured.
So yes, we do know that structures have been lost in this fire, but the conditions aren't such that we can allow the damage assessment teams in there yet. So we're waiting for that to happen so that they can actually give us an accurate number.
Authorities have asked some 90,000 residents to evacuate, and more than 40,000 are in what's called the Go Now zone, where they're facing imminent threat.
Stay informed, watch outside, have your go bag ready with all your medications, valuables that you can put in a bag, and please be ready to go.
Hundreds of people fled to Red Cross shelters. In some cases, residents faced heavy traffic jams and difficulty finding hotels.
Saw the stuff on the news and the alerts, and then I talked to my wife, and I was coming back from Ely today, and she's stuck up there at the house right now.
Across the state line in California, massive tanker planes and helicopters were mobilized to fight the fire. Nevada's governor has declared a state of emergency and called in support from the Nevada National Guard. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Now to consumer news. Walmart says it will use part of a nearly $3 billion tariff refund to help cut prices for shoppers. The retailer says it has already received most of the refund and will also put some of the money toward customer-facing investments. The money comes after the Supreme Court ruled most of President Trump's tariffs illegal, with the government now working to return about $168 billion to retailers. Walmart's refund is part of the nearly $6.5 billion in net income it reported for most of its recent quarter.
At the Promenade at Chenal, it continues to draw shoppers and new businesses to the West Little Rock area. The recent addition of the Lego store is giving the shopping center another boost, and city leaders say that growth helps the entire community. THV 11's Carter Thweet takes a look at what's driving the momentum.
Parking spots are full and sidewalks are busy with people enjoying the warm summer air. More and more people, according to Promenade officials.
It has a lot of different things that you don't find in other places.
If you want to go shopping or eat anywhere, hang out with your friends.
With the high-profile addition of the Lego store and well-known restaurant Local Lime relocating, business is booming. But does this have a benefit beyond Chenal Parkway? Lance Hines on the Little Rock City Board says it does.
And the number one thing it does is drive our tax base. The city of Little Rock, the majority of our tax base that we use to run the city comes from sales tax collection.
Hines says the Promenade helps generate plenty of that sales tax revenue for the city. He also credits the location as a big driver of the success, saying many West Little Rock residents have more disposable income to spend. Shoppers say the location adds to the center's appeal.
We live about 30 minutes south of Little Rock, so if we're going to come out here, also the nice thing is the Costco is right there. And there's lots of other things using the UPS down the street as well. It just makes this a really convenient location.
Promenade General Manager Linda Hinton hopes, whatever the reason, people keep making visits.
We just continually try to bring things to the public that they'll love, enjoy, and keep them coming back.
Carter Thweet, THV 11 News.
Both Hinton and Hines also point to Tanger's role in that growth. Tanger bought the Promenade for $73 million in 2024 and has owned the shopping center ever since. Now let's head back over to meteorologist Tracy Bean and the forecast as we listen to the rain here in the studio.
Yeah, and we do have a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings to talk about in some areas of concern, we'll say. Not necessarily looking threatening, but you are going to have to be a bit careful this morning. This is our 1 hour radar loop that we are seeing this morning. Lots of rain across central and southern Arkansas. Live radar there. Let's zoom in here. We are watching some areas again, especially around Bologna. We're also watching areas around, let's see, Pulaski, Saline. We've also got some concern around a few areas close to Sheridan, but we are seeing the potential for some hail, especially it's passing over. Let's see if it's doing now. It looks like it's dissipating a little bit there, but we are watching again down south the areas that are producing around 40-mile-an-hour winds capable and half-inch hail. So today, hour by hour, we're going to have a rainy start to the day. Be extra careful on the roads this morning, and of course, be extra careful for our kiddos.